principal teacher, staff, students, yes, thank you very much for having me here. 26, it's a simple number, 2 tens, 6 ones. It's the number of letters in the alphabet that we commonly use, A through Z. Take 2 letters, double A through double Z. They can be arranged in almost 700 different ways. 3 letters, they can form over 17,000 different combinations. More letters and the combinations increase exponentially. Now most of these combinations are just gibberish, they're meaningless. But even the ones that form words are often ignored. Some words that we pass by every day are seen and ignored. I'd be willing to bet quite a bit that there's less than a dozen people here who can tell me what the sign out in front of the school says, and yet we've passed by it how many dozen times? Those groups of letters are important to someone, but they're perhaps simply seen and forgotten. How about this combination of letters? P-A-L-L-I-S-T-E-R. Just a random combination of letters to be ignored? No. This time it's the surname, the last name of 4 brothers born right in Turner Valley. Big brother Tom, John, Fred, baby brother Joe. They probably did a lot of the things that all of us have done. Throw sticks in the sheep river and see who goes fastest. Look out at the beautiful gold leaves of foothills autumn. This autumn was particularly beautiful. The sun and the gold. They watched the sun setting and rising on the mountains. They just enjoyed life in Alberta. During the Second World War, all 4 joined the military and were sent overseas. And after the war, well, only 3 of them came back to Turner Valley. The baby brothers stayed in Belgium, where the letters that spell Joseph Pallister are arranged on a granite headstone. His grave, cared for by people, often volunteers, who know what it's like to lose freedoms that we take for granted. It's a small cemetery. There's only 837 other Canadians buried there. Look around you, there's only about 300 students, so more than twice that number in that small cemetery in Belgium. Those same letters are also on the cenotaph by the Legion in Turner Valley. How many times have you passed by it without noticing? There are letters forming 24 names on that cenotaph, all from Turner Valley Black Diamond. And that's just the World War II dead. They are not just arrangements of letters to be passed by and ignored. The next time you pass by a cenotaph, any cenotaph, and there's one in almost every town and village in Canada, stop for a moment, read the names, and give a brief word of thanks for their sacrifice. How about this arrangement of letters? G-O-D-D-A-R-D. Nicola Goddard was a Canadian Army officer killed in Afghanistan. Her funeral was in Calgary, where her parents lived. She was the oldest daughter, and she left behind 2 younger sisters, her parents, and her husband. She was so much more than just an arrangement of letters. And it's not just men whose names are inscribed on brass plaques and carved into headstones. There are veterans of every race. There are straight and gay veterans, veterans of almost every religious faith, and some, not very many, with no faith at all. Trust me on this one, if someone's shooting in your direction, you find a God and learn how to pray very, very quickly. So what are the freedoms that we talk about? Where did they come from? Many of our freedoms that we thank veterans for flow directly from a document signed 801 years ago that fundamentally changed Western civilization. Those of you that have heard of this document known as Magna Carta. It's Latin for Magnificent Charter. But its full and correct name is Magna Carta Libertatum, the Magnificent Charter of Liberties. Most of the 63 paragraphs of Magna Carta Libertatum have been repealed or modified, but 3 critical and revolutionary ideas are still around in Canada and many other countries today. Magna Carta established for the first time the principle that no one, not even the king, was above the law. That was such a drastic, revolutionary change that some countries still haven't accepted that the law applies to everyone. Magna Carta, for the first time, gave many citizens the right to justice and a fair trial. Magna Carta stated, "No free man shall be seized or imprisoned except by lawful judgment of his equals." Revolutionary idea. You mean you can't just pick people up and throw them in a dungeon? 800 years after Magna Carta, some countries still haven't accepted these rights. There'll probably always be people who believe that they know how you should live your life. Some of them are well-meaning. Some simply want to control, have power over people. So if you want to keep your rights, you have to, individually or collectively, be prepared to defend them. Within a month of signing the Magna Carta, the king decided that he wanted back all the power that he had signed away. Nobles that had negotiated the charter had to show they were prepared to defend their rights. So they got together and said, "Hey, Mr. King, dude, no way." Okay, maybe those weren't the exact words that they used. But whatever words they did use, the nobles left no doubt in the king's mind, like most soldiers. They would prefer not to fight, but they were ready and willing to defend their recently won rights. The king backed down, as most bullies often do. Veterans who are ready and willing to defend our rights is not a recent thing. Rights and freedoms have evolved since 13th century England, differently in different countries. In some countries, many rights and freedoms were never granted to the people. In other cases, rights and freedoms were not or could not be defended, and they were lost. Some were lost all at once when a dictator took control. Some lost gradually as people accepted small restrictions that didn't seem important or only affected someone else. You've all read and studied the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Read it again and be awed by the scope of the freedoms that we enjoy and the rights that we have. And maybe remember that veterans helped you get and keep them. Read constitutions from other countries with less freedoms, and compare them to what we have. Then remember the veterans that defended our freedoms. Read the Universal Declaration of Human Rights that was adopted by the United Nations. Note that the rights that everyone is supposed to have, but so few in the world actually do. Then remember that thanks to veterans, we're part of the world that has so many rights. If you're happy with what veterans have done for you, don't be afraid to offer to shake their hand and thank them for their service. Most of us don't fight. Well, not very hard anyway. Some veterans, if you ask them very nicely, they might even accept a small hug in recognition of their service. I said earlier that there are male and female veterans of all races and faiths, but one thing that we had in common when we served is a very fervent hope that there are no troubles. But if there must be troubles, let them happen now, to me, so that my children will enjoy peace and freedom. Friday's Remembrance Day. It's a day off from school or work from some of us. A day for barbecues, walks in the woods, throwing sticks in the river. Time with friends and family, a time to do all the things that you're free to do. Maybe take a few minutes, pass a cenotaph, and remember that it's not just a bunch of random letters on it. And above all, please, sometime during that day, spend just a few moments of the beautiful free life that you have, and remember the veterans that have paid the price for what you freely